Hello, I'm TheZOMBIEJ, and it's time to conclude the trilogy of, well, G2's trilogy of shit. In 2015, we got two sets that were kind of crap, you know. Skull Scorpio, and the Lord of Skull Spiders. At least they tried. In 2016, we got one set. Now, some may argue that the elemental beasts may not be as good. You're wrong, because the elemental beasts, they were different. They had interesting mechanisms that sometimes worked right, sometimes were kind of clunky and kind of meh. But for the most part, I mean, at least they tried with elemental beasts. And I'll talk about the elemental beasts in another video. The last video I did, I talked about, well, 5 of the creatures. It's time to talk about the other one that I have neglected to talk about until now, because I had to charge the camera, of course. Ketar, the creature of stone. What is this? No, seriously, what is this thing? Yeah, I get it's supposed to be a scorpion, but scorpions don't have 4 legs. They have like 6. Okay. They also don't have fucking long-ass swords as their fucking pincers. What the fuck? What is this? Now, the tail, it has a tail, sure. But, again, this is not a scorpion. This is a mess. Kind of. For the most part. The tail, as far as stinging goes, can only go about so far. You can only do, well, that, and that's just ridiculous. The tail, when pressed all the way down to the back of the torso, that locks the function, and you cannot do the function. The function is this. You pull up the tail like this, and you swing the tail back side to side as if he's happy or something. I don't know. And that, in turn, turns a gear, a little tan gear thing above his neck, and that swings these 2 gears with rods, and that swings the swords. You call this creative? This isn't creative. This is bullshit. I mean, yeah, this could have worked for another creature, but this doesn't work for a scorpion. Or, I'm going to call this a pseudo-scorpion. Pseudo-scorpion. That is exactly what this is, because it's not an actual scorpion. It's not a scorpion at all. The new Jaga, back there, if you can see it, over there, still is a phenomenal scorpion Bionicle set from 2001, and I'm happy with it. You hold on to this pistol grip onto its undercarriage, and I know I've talked about this before, but whatever. And you pull the trigger, and it lunges the tail forward to sting its opponent. This doesn't do that. And even the Skull Scorpio had a function of stinging. I say stinging in air quotes because it's not stinging. You pull the trigger on its tail, and that lunges the tail forward, but also smacks these 2 axe halves together to grab a mask and yank it forward or backward, whatever. That's not stinging. That's stupid, is what it is. This is not stinging at all. This is just a function that is trash. I don't like this. I mean, this. Who thought this was a good idea? I mean, sure, maybe they were rushing to get a product out or something, but this is not a good product. This is not a good set. This is not a good creature. This is literally the worst creature of the elemental creatures. Why? Look at the thing. Look at the damn thing. Also, right there's an axle exposed. Well, the middle of an axle, but the rest of it is hidden by these two pieces. on either side. What is this? It does have the piece of Unity that wobbles around a little bit, which is kind of stupid. It does have the same torso that is being used for the other creatures as well, except for Akita. Has a ball joint right there with a socket, with a pin, and that's somehow part of the design philosophy of this set. Okay, so the legs are all the same. Translucent, transparent, whatever the hell. Bone pieces, the second shortest. These in brown, that's nice to have. Nice to put those on a Pohatu mock, or on a new Scorpion mock. Black sockets, that's obvious. A stinger tail in gray, dark gray. Again, the socket. And again, the trans green, yellowish, infected bone piece. Has a grand total of 1, 2, 3, 4 Glatorian necks in the burnt orange that you come to know from Pohatu Master of, well, Pohatu G2 in general, and G2 characters in general. So you got 4 of those. That's pretty cool, because that could be useful. This is at least a good parts pack, alright? That's probably the only good thing about this set. It's a good parts pack, much like Lord of Skull Spiders and the Skull Scorpio were good parts packs. You can get the parts, you can buy the sets, take the parts, build them into something that you actually might want to play with and enjoy having on your shelves. This, I've looked at it for so long, I've played with the function, it's retarded. This function, what is this? This function, it's like they weren't even trying with Ketar. Plus the name Ketar is basically Terak, the creature of Earth, but with the different arranging of the letters. Wow. Now we do have the Vorox slash Skrull armor in tan. That's a nice piece to have in that color. So, yay. Has some more Technic bits and bobs. I will say this portion of the tail is a decent design, at least. This is typical. This gear mechanism, stupid. These giant swords that are used for its pinchers, those are not pinchers, they're swords. There's a difference, clearly. It's stupid. I hate it. This is terrible. I shouldn't have wasted the however much I paid for on Bricklink to get a replacement one of these, because one of them, apparently the axle snapped. We'll talk about that in another fucking video. Yeah, I had to order a replacement off of Bricklink. Hey, it was like less than $1, I think. Then we got the crystal piece, which is nice to have. I'll probably put that on a Pohatu revamp. I don't know. Well, I have a Pohatu Masters revamp, which you all saw. Go check it out if you haven't already. There was a mock showcase video. I don't remember. The head, of course, it's the rest. It's like the rest of the creature heads. Cool looking at first, but repetitive. So, the neck is dark gray. Nice to have that piece in that color again. And that's it. That's all there is to this set. You can't honestly defend this set. You can try, but end up being proven wrong in the end, you know? Because this is literally the worst creature. It's literally like the second worst Bionicle G2 set. And if you like this set at all, and if you think this is a good set, let alone a competent one, I think I got those in the wrong order, you may just not be human. Because this is absolute shit. I'll be glad to take this apart. Oh yeah, I'm definitely taking this apart, along with the other creatures, to build my own box. Maybe I'll build a Scorpion mock that looks better than this. Hell, even the Scorpio set from Hero Factory Savage Planet. That's a better Scorpion than this piece of shit. What the fuck? The function, again, it's stupid. I mean, yeah, it may seem exciting at first, but doing this, that kind of twists the arm a little bit. And this isn't a function. This is a ham-fisted function put into the thing and crammed into it. And sold for $10. Now, you can plug them onto the back of Pohatu, bring these around, put this on his head, and put these around too. The tail will just be lingering there. And it's the worst looking out of the United Toa. The Toa united with her creatures. It's the worst looking, it's the goofiest looking, honestly. Because why would you want this Scorpion, pseudo-Scorpion actually, to be on your back with these blade things? This is a mess. This is a mess of a set. And if you try to defend this set, you are stupid. Because this just feels wrong. This is not a good set. It's one of the worst Bionicle sets in general that I've ever bought and built. I just, even back then, even back in 2016 when I got this set, I was not crazy about it. I was not happy with how it turned out, and Lego would probably be thinking I'm a fucking moron, but I'm not. This is not a good set. It isn't. There's no way. You may like it. Hey, that's fine. But you're still wrong because this is fucking bullshit. This is a terrible set. Yeah, at first when you build it and it's all complete and it looks kind of okay on the shelf for a while, but then you realize that, you know, in retrospect, after so long, you play with it a little bit and realize, yeah, this is actually shit. Because the function is trash. The design of the whole thing in general is just kind of discombobulated. It feels like a kind of a ham-fisted rush job of a set. Even though I like this design of the tail right here, at least from the front here to the back here. This is generic. These legs are typical. The pincers, sword things, they don't belong on a Scorpion, pseudo-Scorpion, sorry. And again, united with Pohatu Uniter, I've done it at least once, and I absolutely fucking hate it. It's the worst. It's the worst of the United functions, or the United gimmick, and it's just stupid. Some of you may actually like this set because it's just that. It's a set. It's a Bionicle set that you could buy in 2016. It's not worth it, honestly. Maybe it's worth it to you for the parts, and well, I can understand that. You get this, you get this, you get the creature head, you get these in brown, you get this in gray. You can get that in the creature of Uxar as well, which has a stupid name. You can get this tan Skrull / Vorox armor. You could get 4 of these freaking Glatorian necks in burnt orange, which is nice. And you know, you get a fuck ton of these. You get more sockets. You get the Uniter piece. You know, they're one of those. Okay, it's a good parts pack at least. But as a set, otherwise, no. I don't buy it. This is, well, obviously I bought it, but I hate it. Why did I keep it built all this time? I don't know, to be honest. This may go down in history as the worst Scorpion-esque, or anything that vaguely resembles a fucking Scorpion, Bionicle set ever. Or Lego in general. This is not a Scorpion. It's just stupid. That's all I can say about it at this point. It's just fucking stupid. This is not worth the $10 that it was listed for. In fact, I'd say the little trap that it came with was worth that $10 in general. More than this thing. If this is your favorite creature, fuck you. This is wrong. This is not good. This is crap. Rest in pieces, Ketar. Ugh. Now, some of you might say that I'm going a little overboard on this. Yeah, well, fuck you. This is not the best creature. It is the worst creature. It's like the worst Rahi-esque creature that I've ever seen. From Lego. Officially. And if you like the united form of Ketar and Pohatu combined together, if that's your favorite, what is wrong with you? Seriously, it's fucking horrible. Honestly, out of the 6 united forms, I feel like, well, mostly because I'm a Gali fan, Gali's is the best, in my opinion. It's my favorite. But I also feel that Liwa and Uxar is also a pretty awesome looking one. And obviously Phoenix Tahu is great too. It's a meme, yes, but still pretty cool. Onua and Terak, still pretty solid. Does it have a problem? Is there problems with it? Maybe. What about Melam and Kopaka? Still has problems, but still acceptable. Ooh. Ketar and Pohatu, that combination, not acceptable. Not acceptable at all. They tried at least, and they failed miserably. Ketar fucking sucks. And you know it. That's it for the creatures. I will be touching base on the elemental beasts. That'll be fun, mostly. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm done talking about the creatures. In fact, yeah. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed this here video. Call it a rant, but I'm not going to call it a rant. It kind of is a rant. I mean, I'm ranting about a set that I think fucking sucks. But hey. At least it's a good parts pack. Post in the comment section below what you think about Ketar. Is he your favorite? Why? Why do you think that Ketar is a great set? Why? Let me know in the comment section below. I'm TheZOMBIEJ. I'll see you folks there. Have a good fucking day, and peace.